G'day gamers, how you doing? This is Game Time back here again. Just thought I'd make a quick video and show you guys my dojo. Now this is a dojo I built, designed, created myself. Basically I was in a massive mountain clan that had 1,000 members, and because I trade a lot, there was always post migrations happening when I was trying to trade. I'd be halfway through a trade, whoever was hosting would leave, it would migrate, then the next person would leave, it would migrate. Sometimes it would go through 3 or 4 just to try and get one trade done. So that got really annoying. I also got sick and tired of whenever something new came out for Dojo Clan research, that out of 1,000 members there was maybe only 200 that were active, and out of those 200 probably less than 50% would contribute resources and credits, etc., required to build everything. So it would take days and weeks for things to be ready to even be built for research in the dojo. So I decided I would make my own clan, create my own dojo, and I haven't looked back since. I've got to say it was a hell of a lot less expensive than what I thought in resources and what it was going to be. It was a lot quicker than what I thought it was going to be. I did spend maybe about 50 plat all up in rushing some things, mostly room creations, get my design the way that it is. And you can see on the map here where at the moment we are in the main dojo. Right behind me there is the observatory room, which is kind of stock standard in pretty much everyone's dojo. Now I had to build some rooms and then destroy some rooms and then rebuild the same rooms, basically to get the layout that I wanted. And I don't think there's any avoiding doing that. But the good thing about this is that when you use plat to rush anything in the dojo, once that's completed, you will actually, or if you destroy that room, you will get that plat back. So that will stay in your resources in your dojo. So really good to know that once you use plat, it is recyclable within your dojo build. So this is basically the main room, the grandest hall. This is where you spawn in. I've completed all the colours research for the dojo. So basically we'll have a quick look around. These are my research rooms, the Tenno lab. I've got 100% research. Everything's done except for the new stuff that's building at the moment, obviously. Elishan, the Elytron and Amisha is the new ones. I already have Elytron, but a new addition to the dojo research. I have got all of the colours researched. That was probably the longest grind out of everything, was farming all of the enemies required to drop those colour pigments. All the research completed here. I really like the colour scheme in this room. It just looks very cool. Quite like the big mad looking enemy in the middle there. He's pretty cool. Now in the middle here I've got my turtle pond. Each one of those bushes costs 1 neurode. There's over 100 neurodes in this pond. So I got a little bored one day and just thought I'd throw 10 turtles in the pond to hide them around the place. Yes, I was bored. See, there's turtles everywhere. Some are pretty easy to spot, some aren't. People that come in, I tell them there's 10 turtles in the pond and they usually can only find 9. Here's the Grenier lab. I like this colour scheme as well. Green and gold, always looks good being an Aussie. 100% research there. I did have more trees in here, but I actually ran out of room. So I had to take some trees away. If you feel like zenning out, you can come and sit on the bench. check out the turtles. Turtles are very slow moving, so you probably won't see too much. And this is the Infested Labs. Very hard one to colour this one. No matter what colours you seem to use, they all kind of only seem to look like 2 colours or 3 colours maximum, even though you've got 5 colours to choose from. Now, I really like the ultraviolet light. That was hard to get from Zanuka. But the piece de resistance is my Bushido Bushman. He guards my trading. Kiosk up here. These are the trophies that earned from the Shadow Debt and the Rathum. Now there was really only myself in this dojo. It's a solo dojo. I have recently got a couple of friends in who are new to the game. They haven't contributed anything, but I really just wanted to basically do this for myself and see what it was like, see how much it cost, and if I was anyone who's in a decent level, who's got a lot of resources, I would recommend doing it for sure, because it really doesn't cost that much. I managed to do all of this in under 2 weeks, basically, with the exception of the colour pigments, but the research and the layout of the dojo and pretty much all of the decorations were done in about, I think it was about 12 days. Yeah, that's my badass Burger Man. Nice buns there, Burger Man, Bushman. He's just made out of bushes. Got, I can't even remember what those things are. I think they're some sort of pylons. That's a drum, the top for the actual head of the hammer. But I really like him. Get a lot of comments on it when people come when I trade. I like my Bushido Bushman. So I'll give you a really quick tour of the rest of it. I've got two fighting arenas here. One with something you can jump on and kind of block some damage. The next dueling dojo is pretty plain. Nothing really there. I try to put different colours in each room. This is my Zen trail coming up, which is basically a walk through the gardens. Colour schemes again, try to match them with the room. I really like this room. I think just the water itself looks really nice. Very peaceful, very calm. To show the layout of this as well, I've basically just lined up all of the rooms in a row there. No particular reason except just ease of access, I guess. Give you something to do when you're walking through the trail. A lot of people have elevators going up and down in their dojos. Really hard to find stuff. You don't know whether it's upstairs, downstairs. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to keep it a very flat, single wall floor plan. I need to colour that room, actually. But yeah, I try to just keep everything on the one level, on the one plane. But colours really make a difference. You can get the right colour schemes. So that's basically every room, every garden you can have. I have attached throughout this little walk here. You can place decorations in each of these rooms. I don't see the point really, simply because the only room I ever really use is the main dojo with trading kiosks. We go to the treasury. Treasury basically just has your resources. Don't really use it, and so I'm really the only one here. I contribute everything anyway, so there's a lot of useless rooms. This room, for example, you need to build before you can build other rooms, and it serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever. just some sort of a clan research room. This is the obstacle course. I once again never use it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do use it every now and then when somebody wants a tour and they decide they want to have a run through the obstacle course. I go and see if I can beat them. Pretty crap at the obstacle course, really, but this is the trophy room coming up, which again I don't really use that much. Stock standard Loki statue in the middle, but the statues that you win on events throughout the trophy room. The layout there again, really very exciting at all. Got 2 levels where you can put your trophies. So that's the trophy room. That's really about it, guys. Back to the grand hall. So this is pretty much where I focused all of my creativity, simply because it's really the only room that I use. You come in here, you trade, and you leave. Got the research labs attached to it around the outside there, which is the only other rooms you really use when there's research that you need. So that's basically it, guys. Hope you liked it. Any comments, feel free to share some, and see you next time.